Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., Noble Brown, AMG, Dan Reel, Hamada Akusa, Steven Josephson.
Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And in today's video, we're on the opening round for the United States Grand Prix. So we'll be getting qualified, doing our first 5 races so we can get qualified for the finals tomorrow. Alright, remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, turn on your post notifications. We're almost at 13k subs. And at 13k subs, we'll be doing a giveaway, $600 to 3 lucky winners. So make sure you're subscribed for a chance to win $600. Alright, let's jump straight into it. For this one, we're going to be using Sainz and Verstappen, as they are my strongest drivers. And let's jump in and see what we get. Alright, here we go for our first match of the video. United States, we're on. Let's see what the qualifiers are going to be like. All dry. Like the rival is leading so far. Let's see if our drivers can catch up. Nope. So we got out qualified by a lot here. Rival using Leclerc and Verstappen seems to be probably a level 7 Verstappen or a level 8 Verstappen with a level 9 Leclerc. Level 8 Leclerc, I should say. Let's go see what we can get. Put up our best score possible. He started with softs and hards. Let's see how much more cars up ahead has hards. Not a lot. So we're going to mix through those hards real quick. There we go. And then we can look to cut down from here. But we're going to keep the boost on our drivers to try and create some distance. And see if we can catch up to that P1 position. Where the rival is holding off with his Verstappen. So we're keeping the boost up on them for 2 laps here. Then we're going to come back to pit. I'm also going to see if we can probably go for 3 laps. That will be interesting to see if we can possibly go for 3 even with the boost. Maybe we can, who knows. Alright, so we've made up some position, made up some time as well. The Sainz seems to be stuck in P3. While Verstappen seems to be making up positions. Let's see if Sainz can get around Hamilton here. Not today, says Lewis Hamilton. Then he starts to pull away. Alright, let's cut down there. And cut down here and go for 3 laps. And take the 1-2 position nice and early there. Let's see if we can get our Verstappen to do some defending and hold off Sainz, hold off the rival Verstappen here. We are going to run out of tires, but they're going to be close to the pit lane. So no problem there. Nice corner there from Max Verstappen, not going wide on that one. Holding the line, hence taking a good corner on that one. Another good corner there, forcing the rival Verstappen to go wide. Hence Leclerc has a chance now to take that position from rival Verstappen. And we made it back right around to pit without running out of tires, just at the pit entrance there. We're out of tires. Out Sainz. There goes Sainz. Out in P2. There goes Verstappen. He's out in P6, P7. Alright. That was a good pit stop. Good one conserve lap there. So we're going to go again. We're going to boost 2 laps and then we're going to conserve 1 lap. And Verstappen also made it. He has a tire management of 86. So if your drivers have a tire management at 86, whatever drivers you're using, it is possible to do 2 laps of boost, 1 lap of conserve to get your 3 laps in. Here comes Max Verstappen. Can he make it back up to P2? No, not this time. Alright, we're going to conserve the next lap in. But a good little experiment there. And we profit from that experiment. Now we're going to cut them down from right there. And then we're going to go around with Verstappen. Let's see if he can squeeze. Alright, let's cut him down right there as well. And we're just going to cruise around this time for another lap, and then we'll make our pit stop. We're kind of pushing the envelope at this point. We're pushing our cars to the limit here. We're using maximum tire management, maximum fuel management as well. And we can boost in Sainz from there. And we'll let Verstappen continue to push around on conserve. So it looks like a 1-3 for us here. Then we'll push Verstappen in. And then we'll boost for the next 2 laps. So I think we're only going to be able to get 1 lap of boost here. And then they're going to cut down to conserve to go to the finish. So interesting test there, and we saw fruits from our labor. We got fruits from our labor there. We benefited from that test that I just ran. Had to see if I could do 2 laps and then 3 laps on conserve, and it was possible. Now we're going to cut down to conserve Sainz, and Verstappen is pushing. He has extra fuel, so he should be able to boost for a little bit more. And then he'll cut himself down. Rival Verstappen pushing to the finish, trying to catch up to Carlos Sainz, who's on conserve. The Sainz has a pretty decent distance on him, so I doubt he's going to be able to catch up to Carlos Sainz. There we go, 1-3 finish. Nice race. Great win for us there. Alright, let's wait for the race to finish and then we'll jump into the next one. I want to see the levels of the rival drivers here, as he outqualified us by a good amount in qualifying, so I want to see the levels. If he has max level drivers, or one of them at max level and one of them at level 7. Let's take a look and then we'll jump into the next race. Oh, both level 7s. Okay. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Alright, here we go for our next race on Zandvoort. 100% wet, so I've switched out Carlos Sainz for Lewis Hamilton. And I'm going Verstappen Hamilton here for the wet race. Let's see how they perform together. Nice qualified 2-3 from Hamilton Verstappen versus Hamilton Verstappen as well. So that was nice. Alright, we're going to be doing a 1 stop here at Zandvoort since it's wet. 3 to 5, so we're going to do 4 laps and then we're going to do 3 laps of boost, as it's a 7-lap race. So we're going to boost off at the start. Or we might do 3 laps of boost and then come back for 4 laps of conserve, as we should be in a 1-2 position at the start here. There we go. Nice 1-2. And then we're just going to boost them out for 3 laps and come back to pit and go for 4 laps from there. We should create a nice, pretty decent distance from there. So we should be okay. Alright. Nice start here. Let's take some screenshot. Let's take some zoom in. There we go, looking good. Turn that camera on it front. There we go. Alright, so we've made our pit stop. So a lot of noise in the background outside, so I'm going to mute again. Looking good. This one is definitely a 1-2 for us. Easy win. As I said, one stop as it's all wet, 3 to 5. So we did 3 laps and then 4 laps straight to the end. Good qualifiers as well. So nice race here. There we go. That was a good race. Definitely a good one. Created nice distance, so we could just cruise to the finish. It's gonna be good to see what level his is, the rival Verstappen and Hamilton at. As we did get a 2-3 qualifiers on them, so it's going to be very interesting to note what level they are at. Nice, so equal level on drivers there, level 7 Verstappen, level 6 Hamilton. So I guess it was the setup that got us the qualifiers. But anyways, let's jump into the next race. Here we go, next race. Yas Marina Circuit. So this one is dry, so I switched back out Lewis Hamilton for Carlos Sainz. And let's see how the qualifiers looks. .611. Not the best in qualifiers there. We're going to show you the setup we're using after this one. But let's see if we can make up back some positions and make our way through the pack. Alright, rival on softs. Good amount of cars on softs in front of our Verstappen there. So on hards in front of our Verstappen there. So our Verstappen should make his way through. Good amount of them. Carlos Sainz kind of got a slow start. He slocked off there. Got pushed way back down. Verstappen kind of switched position with him and made his way up to P6. Now he's up to P8. So we're going to keep that pressure on him. Keep that boost on him. Now he's up to P7. Keep that boost on him so he can keep pushing charge. Let's see if we can run 3 laps again here and then conserve 1 lap back to pit. You see, we can run 2 laps and then conserve 1 lap back to pit. So that's going to be very interesting to know if we can do 2 laps here as well and then conserve back for 1 lap, as it's 2 to 3 on softs. Nice overtake there from Verstappen. Sainz also tried it, but he didn't go through. Kind of stalled. Now he's losing positions, retaking it. There he goes. All right, we need to cut down Verstappen right about there, and cut down Sainz right about the same spot. We'll let them go for that extra lap. And we're gonna put in our go to pit orders. We want to see how far back they can come, if they can make it back close to the pit entrance before running out of tires, or if they're gonna run out of tires way before they make it back to the pit entrance. Alright, Verstappen looking pretty decent. 2%, 2 corners to go, 1%, 1 corner to go, 0% right at the pit lane. So that's really nice. Carlos Sainz, however, made it back. His tire management is a lot more than Verstappen's. So 86 tire management, barely made it back. However, Carlos Sainz tire management made it back. So if you're running with drivers at the levels of tire management of Carlos Sainz, you can get 2 laps and then 1 lap of conserve. We're going to run it again with Verstappen and Sainz. See who's up ahead. Alright, so both on hards up ahead, so we should make our way through. Wait, what's going on? Oh, it's a 4-lap race. I didn't even notice it was a 4-lap race. Wow, 4 laps. Did y'all note? Wait, it was a 4-lap race. I didn't even notice it was a 4-lap race. If I've noticed that was a 4-lap race. Wait, did it say 4 laps before we start? I didn't even take note. Nothing. Wow, that's crazy there. Well, level 7 Hamilton, level 7 Verstappen. We went up against, our drivers are matching up pretty decent versus level 7 Hamilton and Verstappen here with Carlos Sainz and Verstappen. And there was our setup. We were on the power level setup, and he was on a pretty decent setup as well. It's a pretty nice setup he was on there. Level 7, 3 epics. Level 6 and 7, 3 rares. Alright. Let's jump into the next race. But that was strange that it was a 4-lap race. Didn't notice that at all. Don't know if it's a glitch or something. But yeah, 1 4-lap race. So the third race, just so you guys know, is a 4-lap race. Here we go for our next race on Belgium. So I'm going to be looking to see if this one is like a sprint race like the last race we did with a 4-lap race, or if it's going to be regular 6 laps. It's interesting to see 1 4-lap. I think that's some form of glitch. 1 4-lap race is in there. I think it's some form of glitch or some form of bug. I believe 3-4 qualifiers for us, 1-5 for the rival, 6 laps for this one. So we're back to regular racing. All right, let's go. Alright, top 5 qualifiers, so we're boosting the first 2 laps. As usual, I'm going to be making a strategy video on top 5 qualifiers and one for top 10 qualifiers as well. It's post update. Nice, Verstappen hold P4 while Sainz made his way up to P2. We're keeping the boost on them for this lap. Sainz take P1, no. Almost got it from the rival. Verstappen trying to go around himself here. AI Verstappen down the inside, slammed into the back, unable to take it. Carlos Sainz here trying to go around the rival Kimi here. Master of defense Kimi down the inside. We got him. Switch around the outside. He went to pit, so we got the position anyways. I'm eager to see how far can we go on full 2 laps of boost. I believe we could go full back to pit with Sainz. It's Verstappen where it comes to him running out of tires. Let me see if he can make it back all the way back to pit. We're going to go for late pit orders here, as the rival Kimi will be going to pit as well. So we want to go for a late pit order. Now, he got blocked. He got shoved because he didn't have enough tires. He got shoved to the side. All right, let's go down there. We're basically conserving for 2 laps now, and then we'll boost back to finish at the end. Good try for the late pit there from Verstappen, though he got blocked. But 1-3 here looks good for us. We possibly can get a 1-2 before Verstappen catches up to that Kimi, who seems to be putting down his foot on the gas. But we're going to just conserve for this lap. Then we're going to come back to pit, and then we're going to start our boost phase. Patina go to pit orders for both our drivers. Kimi hunting down Carlos Sainz here. One master of defending up against another master of defending here. So let's see. Let's boost Sainz from here. I know Kimi would have passed him on the inside, so let's boost from there with both our drivers as we push them into pit. Create some distance. Leave Kimi in the dust. And we're just going to boost the finish from here for a possibly 1-3 finish here. Should be 1-3. Doubt or Verstappen will be catching up to that Kimi. Oh, he's on hards. Kimi's gone to hards at the end. So definitely a possibility for a 1-2 here, as Verstappen should be able to catch up and pick him off on those hards really fast within this lap. As you can see, we've already caught up. So it's just a matter of getting by him now. There we go. 1-2 finish for us here. We'll take it. Getting down to low fuel. Verstappen, let's cut him down to regular driving, as the rival Kimi is going to start his boost phase now. There he is, coming. I think regular driving should be able to hold off hard tires on boost. Let's test that as well. If we can keep it on regular driving. Yeah, he's holding him. He's holding him. He's basically not gaining as much time or he needs to catch up. So we're holding good distance. So it is a fact. Hard tires, soft tires on regular driving kind of holds hard tires on boost. They're basically going at the same speed. Alright. So that was a nice race. Let's wait for it to finish. And then we'll jump into the final race of the video. If you've made it to this portion of the video, thank you guys so much for all your support. Use code word winner. Code word winner there to let me know that you made it to this portion. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Also remember, if you haven't smashed the like button already, go ahead, smash that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Let's jump into the next race. And now for a final race on Russia. Let's see what the qualifiers are like. Nice 4-6 qualifiers, 1-7 for the rival. Let's try it again on Russia. See if we can boost 2 laps and conserve 1 laps. See if we make it back to pit without running out of tires, or run out of tires close to the pit lane to maximize the use of our tires. Drive rival on both hards, Hamilton also on hards, so we should get by them as we're going to start the boost. Nice opening there from Sainz. He basically opened the way for Verstappen to squeeze in, but Verstappen kind of just stalled a bit there, but then he got to pick up. Now we're going to hunt down this leader. Come on, Sainz, going wide in the corners, following that Verstappen, the AI Verstappen there. Come on, Sainz, stop following AI Verstappen and get around him. Down the straight, hold that inside line. AI Verstappen, close down that line. Holding really nice here, AI Verstappen. He should get by the rival on hards fairly quick, so I don't know what's the struggle causing him to struggle, for us to struggle, because he's trying to overtake while we're trying to overtake him. So our driver is going to kind of struggle. Now our driver is struggling to overtake Alonso. Alright, we got AI Alonso there. So it's now up to the rival Alonso. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him with both drivers. Alright, we're about to cut down right about here. And to conserve and see if we can make it back around. Verstappen tires looks like he can't make it. He looks like he's most likely going to run out of tires. But we're going to go for it anyways. We want to see how far they can go without running out of tires. Let's see. Proceeding our go to pit orders. As Verstappen defends against Alonso on hards. We're almost there. Hopefully we make it to the bends. If we don't. Alright, so that strategy is not good for Russia at all. We're out a pretty good distance. Close to pit. But a pretty good distance. We're out. So not good for Russia at all. So you need to do 2 laps of boost and then you come to pit if you're racing on Russia. Alright, we see the rival is still out there on hard, so we're going to keep our boost up because he'll have to go to pit this lap with both of his drivers stocking. And as I said, it's not popular to see AI's stock, so it's kind of rare when you see AI drivers go to pit in the same lap with both their drivers. It's rare. Oh, he's not going. He did not go to pit. Is this an AI car? Yeah, it's definitely an AI. He's pushing the limits here. This AI is pushing it, doing 5 laps with his Alonso, running him out of tires halfway through. So this Alonso should slow right down and we should just cruise by him nice and easy. So this one looks like a 1-2 for us. We're going to go back to pit now to softs. Put in our go to pit orders for softs. We should cruise by this Alonso nice and easy here. Yep. So at least the bots proved that not to go to pit in the same lap, as bots normally don't go to pit in the same lap. It's rare when you see them do that. So that one was interesting to see. He retires instead of going to pit and stocking. Came back out in P6, so P7. So not a bad run. To jump back out in P7, not a bad run. While we're out in a 1-2 position, let's see. Verstappen on hards right behind us here. So we're just going to cruise from here. As the rival Mick Schumacher there will have to go back to pit. His tire management is way too low on those softs. So he can't go to the end as we're going to the end on these softs. So good one for us here. Nice 1-2. Let's get some more screenshot for the thumbnail. Right there. Awesome. Alright. So that's a good race. Let's see Verstappen. Tires, hards, going to the end. Okay. He's trying to pull up on our Verstappen here on softs. But we have a little bit of distance on him, so he'll have to work really hard to catch up. And then he'll have to work really hard to go by. As we could just boost the finish from here. But for the fun of it, we're going to let them stay on conserve until we see ourselves in any difficulty. Don't want them to crash or anything, so once you don't have to boost, just cruise on conserve. Though your drivers can crash on conserve, but if your drivers crash and conserve, it's mostly that the game wants you to crash there. So it is what it is. But when you're crash on high speed, it's mostly because of reckless driving from your drivers on high speed. Alright, good race. P3, P5 for the rival Alonso, who started in P1, back down in P5. The rival went too long on those hards. That's it. That's what caused Alonso to get P5 there. Too long on those hards. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments how you guys did in your events. Also, let me know how's your event going so far. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Oh, let me see where I'm at. The opening round. We're scoring really good here in the opening round. Too much of a good score. It is. Too much of a good score. So we're going to save our last 5 races for later once we get pushed down the line, and then we'll put in them in the end. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.